y'all. I gotta hold my phone and talk to y'all. I had an awakening just now about manifesting, y'all. So you know, we gotta stop thinking about time. I was told by the angels as I was resting there that our obsession with time is actually ruining things for us. Like our obsession with um, future seeing and back seeing and all that type of stuff when it comes to manifesting, that's actually making it hard for us to actually um, do our destiny. So um, I think the word future should not exist in the dictionary, y'all. I think we've been tricked with that word. Okay. So I'm not gonna talk long, but if you just stop, if you stop using that word future when you're trying to manifest, it starts to rewire your brain. You will rewire your brain, and you will notice that any anxiety or worries or fears about your dream life, manifesting your dream life, you'll notice that that all starts to go away. So I don't like that word future because to me that word, I don't think that the creator created the word, those words future and past. I think those words are um I think those words are toxic to our soul's vibration and our soul confidence and our in the courage of our soul. We have to watch the language we speak when we're trying to manifest. Um, I really think that we all have to get back to just creating the lifestyle that we want and be like, okay, this is just my life, period. You know, what comes because of the life you chose. No more thinking past future stuff, y'all. Like, get that type of thinking out of your mind, okay? It's demonic, y'all. It's passive aggressive demonic energy, okay? You may not know it because you're like, you don't feel it right away, but after you start keep on talking past past future stuff, you'll start to feel some sort of weird spell work on yourself, okay? God did not invent those words, y'all. God just said we exist, okay? We just exist. And it's time for us to get that, get that in our mind. We exist, and the only day that exists and so called time exists is what we focus on, is the moment that we focus on. That's the only thing that exists, y'all, okay? The experience that you focus on exists, not the time, not the time period, the experience that you focus on. That's all. That is all. What exists is the moment that I'm writing my poems. Not, oh, in the future, I'm writing poems and getting successful. If I'm writing those poems right now, and time does not exist to God, just to our low vibrational thinking, then that means I'm already successful. So why am I even thinking of the word future? There is no future. There is no future. When we do what we're supposed to do, it has already occurred since there is no sense time. There is no sense of time to God. And if there is no time to God, there is no time to us. Okay? God does not want us to think so much of time. When we think of so much of time, the negative vibration of time kicks in. And that's why we're all aging faster. This obsession with time, the time clock, future thinking, and all that type of stuff is aging us, y'all. It makes us crack the whip on our own energy. It makes us crack the whip on our own energy. And then what ends up happening is we suffer, but then we think somebody put spell work on us, yet we did it to ourselves. When you think in future tense or past tense, you put pressure on your heart chakra. You don't even know that you're doing that, but you are. You say, I spent 20 years doing this. It wasn't the right thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go in harder. I'm trying to catch up. Ooh, I need to hurry up and do this because the future is waiting. No, the future is not waiting if you're doing it. The future is already there if you're doing it. Stop this future thinking, y'all. It's toxic. My the most productive days of my life is when I wasn't even thinking of it being a day. Is when I wasn't even thinking of the time. When I wasn't even future thinking. When I wasn't in this time thinking stuff. When I wrote my best work, I did not even know the time or care the time. I did not even care whether it was a future or the past. I was just doing what I wanted to do. I was just using my free will in a way that was healthy for me. That was it. And I don't like the word free will either, but I'll use it because that's the only way I can communicate in ways to people to understand that part of it. I don't like the word free will because it's like you're up against something. Like, oh, I'm something has it's almost like free will is kind of like real manipulative, that phrase. Cause it's like, oh, you have free will, you have the freedom against something else. That's what I get. But it's like, no, there is no free will. There's just being. Okay. Um, it's like for the word phrase free will is you always often use to say, I don't have to follow the rules. I don't have to follow the law. I'm outside of that. I'm off the grid. I could do what I want. That does not even have to be proclaimed. Just do what you want. Like literally. Um like when people say free will, it's like, oh, there's an extra part of the contract with God that says I could do what I want. Like you always could do what you want. It has nothing to do with an additional part of the contract. It's to do with the fact that you are here, okay, and you get the feelings from God to do certain things, but this is your life. So stop saying free will because it's like it's almost like you know you're like activating a part of some contract to remind yourself that you don't have to follow the rules. No, there's no and yes. There's I'm just doing. I'm just doing what I want to do and what I don't want to do. Like we have to stop putting all this uh, human Americanized language on our soul power. Like why are we doing that? Like why? Just get up and do what you love to do. And don't do what you don't love to do. Period. That's just it. That is just it. If you do what you love to do, you there is no future. The future is today. That future that you're claiming you want to get to, it's already come because you are loving what you're doing. Okay? So don't if you're still trying to say I'm trying to get to that future, I'm trying to get to that future, I'm trying to get to that future, I'm trying to future see, 9 times out of 10, you ain't loving what you're doing all the way. Okay? You're not brave enough to do what you're doing. Okay? You're trying to get some spiritual energetic confirmation of the benefits of what you're doing. And that means that you're an energy you're like an opportunist of your own energy. if that if that makes any sense. Like if you're trying to like do future seeing and you're trying to like get the feeling that you already have it, you're trying to like I'm guaranteed that I have it. I'm trying to make sure I guarantee that I have it. You're living in fear. You're living in fear. And it sounds a little bit like passive aggressive opportunist because like you're only continuing doing what you're doing because you see the future of you doing it and you see the benefits. See, that's like kind of opportunist, y'all. Spiritual opportunist. So just go ahead and do what you love. Why do you have to future see the benefits to do it? Like, I have an interesting question for everybody. Why do you have to future see the benefits in order to continue to do it? That sounds like you're an opportunist. Okay? When I created my best work, I did not need to future see the benefits. I did not need to see that I got famous or everybody was clapping for me and I got published and everything worked out where I was successful. I didn't need to see that in my mind first or on a vision board to do it. You're chasing the benefits and not the experience. That means you're only experiencing it because you think you know what the benefits are going to be and you have a sense that you're going to get it. That is opportunist. And you're still working with devil energy. So just do what you enjoy, y'all, and see what happens. Just do what you enjoy. No more future seeing. Just do what you enjoy. No more vision boards. Yeah, you can hack it with the vision board and all that. Yeah, because your opportunist demonic side will say, okay, yeah, do it because I feel like I'm going to get the money. I feel like I'm going to get it, so go ahead and do it, body. Go ahead and do it. Okay, if you want to be a spiritual opportunist, go ahead, right ahead. But why not protect your karma so you don't manifest some karma, negative karma, so you don't ruin your character? Don't do future seeing or vision boards. Don't do them. Just do what you love. Go take it to wherever you love. Celebrate the fact that you've done it. Not that you got that you think you got the benefits and yay, my future self get the benefits. Celebrate the fact that you have taken steps to manifest, not to get what you want, not to get what you want. Matter of fact, stop even wanting. Like that's even getting deeper. Stop saying I want something out of this. Just do it. I want to see what happens. I'm doing this because I enjoy it, and I'm taking it to the next level because I want to see what happens. I'm submitting my work to publishers because I want to see what they say. Not because I want to put something extra on my resume. Not because I want everybody to see how gifted I am. Not because I just want a name for myself or security. No, I'm sending my work to publishers because I want to see what they got to say. I want to share my stuff with the world. That's why I'm doing this, and that's the only reason why I'm doing this. I'm creating and sharing because I want to share. Because I want to share. You can say you're doing it for the money. You can say you're doing it for the money. But what is most powerful? What is more how which one is more powerful saying I'm doing it because I want to enlighten? I'm doing it because I want people's spirit to be moved. That's more powerful. Because if you do it for the money, then you're going to end up doing only what already worked, what everybody else was doing it. You will end up just being really unoriginal. You might get money, but you won't be satisfied with the fact that you faked it a little bit because you did it for money. And when your future seeing to see the benefits, you're going to be pushed in to do what you're doing for those benefits, which could be money. So do it because you want to move people's soul. You want to compel people to do what you're doing. You want to inspire people to do what you're doing. That's why you're doing it. You want people to see that there's other things they can enjoy doing. when they see your work. That's what they feel. They say, "Oh, I could. There's another way I could have fun. I could do that too. Have fun." I want to bring. I want to remind. I want to bring fun to the world. Fun, our innocence, freedom. I want to remind people of some important words that we have taken for granted, like the word freedom. Yeah, that's deep, huh? I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I want people to stop thinking about the future and the past. And I want people to think about the filling words. The filling words. Freedom. I want people to focus more on the power of emotions, to get back to seeing value in their emotions, whether it's sad, angry, hurt, crying. All emotions have value. I want to people to focus on that instead of what those emotions are bringing them in cash. Y'all, and this is some deep. Y'all, if y'all sit up with me at night, I will take y'all deep. Okay? I will take you deep if you can be up at night because it's 2 something in the morning. If you can be up on my night videos, we will go deep, okay? Instead of thinking the word future in past for manifesting, write down some words that have to do with what you want to leave people with. Do y'all know that feelings is a gift? To give somebody a feeling is a gift. If you can manifest a feeling in other people, you are powerful. If you could do it through your creative talents, you're powerful. You're powerful. That's the greatest power. That's more powerful than some cash. People will want to never let you go because you manifested a feeling in them that needed to come out, that they have been oppressing, they have been burying, they have been running from, they have been denying, they have been disguising. You have brought it to the surface and you've given them the release that they needed. That is what you should be trying to manifest. Okay? All right. It's not the spooky hours. There are no hours. Why is the nighttime more spookier than the daylight? Why? We've been tricked about that. There's stars out. You can still see the stars. It's not spookier. It's spookier because you think during the day, like, you're safer. I can see everything, so I'm safer. No. People will hide more during the day than they hide at night. Okay? So, if anything, if you're going to go day and night, the nighttime hours are not spookier. They're not. Okay? If you're going to go with day or night. Okay? If you're spooked by the night, if it scares you, then you're someone that, exactly. You're someone that is still being controlled by the scripts. You're someone that's like, the demons will get you at night. It's evil. It's wicked. The night can protect you. Don't get it fooled. Don't get it twisted. The dark can be protection too. It can. This is protection right now. Okay, if you want to get into it, can't nobody really see my aura. It's hard to tap into my third eye. Oh, I'm protected in this video. I'm protected. Okay. We have to stop glamorizing so much the light always over the shade. Shade works, babe. Shade actually works. We undervalue that because have been programmed. We need light to manifest. You don't need light to manifest. Blind people are manifesting and they ain't seeing what we seeing. There's people that's been in hella fat holes stuck in the dark, prisoners stuck in the dark, complete darkness, and they still manifested. We have got to stop glamorizing some of what this system has programmed us to believe and not believe in. Believe in your own power, your core, your heart. Stop basing it upon the space around you and the interpretation of the space that you've been taught instead of energetically learning. Because frankly, during the day I felt plenty of harsh energy, just as much as I felt during the night. So I don't think anyone is scared. I don't think any time of day or is scarier than the other, y'all. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I am done. I'm leaving the manifesting community with the vision boards and future seeing and seeing in my mind. Only thing I need to see is what I'm doing right now. Only thing I need to see is what I'm focusing on and creating right now. I don't need to see who I am in some future. This is my future. This is it right here. This is it right here. This is all that matters. What you do with this, what you do, oh, thank you very much. What you do with this second is all that matters, okay? I don't like to do candlelight because my eyes, the shape of my eyes are pretty scary at times. People get scared when they see my eyes in candlelight because I have bedroom brown eyes in the shape of my eyes. But I sometimes will hold the light. But we have to get back to living in the moment like we were kids. That's why they manifest better than us. That's why they will leave us in the dust. Kids will leave us in the dust because they're not sitting around thinking about the so-called past or the future. They're not. And you will create your best work. You'll be at your most powerful when you are no longer thinking past or future. You will notice that pain will go away. Some of that pain you feeling is because you keep on thinking about the future and the past. You're manifesting that pain. Like real talk. When I kept on thinking about how certain foods hurt my mouth and all this other stuff, my mouth kept hurting. But as soon as I stopped thinking about that, it was like I'm just taking care of my mouth. I'm not thinking about the damage done to my mouth. What was done to my mouth a month ago or a year ago. I'm not thinking about that. I'm only thinking about that I love my mouth. I'm going to love my mouth. What does it matter? What does it matter? If I love my mouth, I'm improving the shape. I'm improving it. But I'm not going to think about my genetics, what my genetics did to my mouth. I'm not dwelling on that. Because then I will never live in the moment that I need to be in for this mouth to have better health. All that matters is this moment. Forget how you got here. Forget how you got here. And go back and get the script of when you wasn't here. And make that day here the moment. Okay? No more thinking about how you got to in your position. Think about, how about this? If you're going to think about anything, think about the time before you got in this position, that whatever you're in. And make that time this time. You don't have to future see yourself better. Future see yourself never at this moment. The moment of when you were already doing good before this moment. This is getting real deep. For example, I was 130 pounds once upon a time. But I am 130 pounds if I am living 130 pound life. I'm doing it, so it's done. If it's done, it's done. Okay? This is deep. Like, it's been done. If I'm living that life, It's done. There is no more past. First of all, once you do the past again, there is no more past. It's only present. All this, I'm living in the past. No, you're living in the present. If you're doing the past right now, it's actually have become the present. If you're doing the future right now, it has become the present. I'm what I'm doing is I'm hacking your brain, okay? So that you can think in a way that doesn't ruin your character, that doesn't disturb your peace. You don't get anxiety, you don't have fear. Because it doesn't matter if you do what you want to do to get money or whatever. If all of that other stuff that I just said is there, you're screwed. You're just running in place like Denzel Washington from the movie Fences. You're getting somewhere, then you're not. You're getting somewhere, then you're not. And no, see? No. Just live for the moment. I'm not living for the future. I'm not living for the raggedy past or whatever, the glorious future. I'm living for this moment because I ain't got time for fear and anxiety and worry and pressure on me that I don't need to have on me. Not at this, not right now with what's going on outside of me, the economy. I don't have time for the unnecessary fear and pressure. And deal with people who can live in a moment. People who always want to take you back to the past, get rid of them. I recently cut somebody off because they kept trying to show me pictures of 10 years ago, of when I was physically seen to them as 130 pounds. Look, seeing is believing. Santa Claus was right. And the elves were right. Seeing is believing. And it doesn't have to be seen outside of you. You see it inside you. You doing the steps. You're doing the steps. So you see it and that's all that matters. When you deal with a lot of people in the world, they base it upon what they see. A lot of people are not living in the moment, the fact that you're doing the work. They're going to be always focused on whether they're seeing your results, as if your results is as if they're you, as if they're you. So deal with people who can live in the moment. Have friends where it's like, we're at the gym today. That's where we at. We at the gym. We at the gym, y'all. We're not going to sit. We're not going to say, hey, you're losing weight. Hey, ooh, yeah, you used to be skinny. You're going to get there again. You're going to get skinny again. I don't want to hear that no more. I just want to be us at the gym doing what we love. We're not at the gym to lose weight. We're at the gym because we like the effing gym. Period. Of course, we're going to get in shape. We're going to get the benefits for the fact that we're doing it because we love it. Yeah, that's going to come, but why do we got to go in this gym for benefits? Why can't we just do it together because we love it? You know, the funny thing is, back in the 90s, we did things together because we loved it. We went dancing not to get in shape. We went dancing because we enjoyed it. We went to the hair salon because we enjoyed getting our hair done. We bought new clothes because we enjoyed shopping. It was never because of the benefits. We are living in a world where everyone's chasing benefits, and that's what everybody is starting to look the years of the time clock. Somebody said, please, facts. Yeah, exactly. I just need people in my life, y'all, who can just go with the flow. Let's just go ahead and just do this because we like it. Like, why we gotta talk about benefits? Like, why? You know, some of my best dates was with people who was just there to have fun. Like I went to a farmer's market once, right? With somebody. They wasn't there like I'm trying to get healthy food just to eat healthy. I'm here to get food because I'm trying to be healthy. We was there because we was just, celebrating life. We just wanted to see the beautiful fruit. And we just wanted to taste some fruit. We just wanted some watermelon. Like, for real. Like, and it was like the funnest date because of the energy that we was in. We didn't even spend much money. I think we only spent like $10, but it felt like we spent 100,000 and came home with like with a house full of fine things. That's how it felt because that watermelon was so good because that's what we wanted and that's we enjoyed it, and we wasn't eating it to get healthy. Yeah. Somebody said people know. Let's see. We have to stop talking about going through stuff. What are you going through? What is it? Everything you could go through stuff that ain't nothing to me. So let's just let's stop talking like that. Can we just say I'm going through wonderful things? Like why can't we just say nothing but positive stuff and just like keep it moving? Like why can't we do that? Why do we always have to deposit? Why do we always have to deposit a negative perspective on stuff? Why do we always have to add this into conversations? We are talking about living in the moment of love. We're talking about the word love. Why can't we just water that word? Why can't we just feed that word? We should not be depositing your people are going through stuff. No, people aren't going through anything. People are learning things. People are learning things. People are experiencing life in different ways than we are. But let's not say going through stuff. Every time I hear that, I can feel my spirit go low. I can feel like, oh, I'm going through stuff. And it triggers people to think negative of stuff. I don't want to hear that no more. I don't want to hear it no more. I want to have friends in my life that are so ridiculously focused on the word love that they shower me with words of love. They shower me with conversations of positive thinking, of, yeah, I learned a lesson today. Yeah. Yeah, traffic was a little rough today, but I learned a little bit about traffic today. Like, like I learned, my mother died. I don't say I'm going through stuff today with my mother. I'm not going to say that no more. I'm going to say I learned something about losing a mother. I learned something about losing a mother. I learned how to be more independent. The death of my mother actually worked in my favor in some ways. I know some of y'all gonna say that's sick and twisted. No, it's not. Every loss works in your favor. Why can't we talk about the benefits of loss? Like, why can't, if we gonna say the word loss, why can't we add the benefits too? Why we always gotta say I lost this, I'm going through stuff, this is hard. I don't want to hear that no more, y'all. Okay? Let's just focus on I got benefits out there. There's benefits in everything that you go through. Every single damn thing. Every single damn thing. It's wild, but I know it's hard for people to believe that. I gained weight, okay? And gain weight taught me the truth about some people in society. That there's a whole different type of treatment sometime when you gain weight. I got to see what it's like to be on the other side. I was always someone that was was always on it with perfect health. I had so many benefits when I was thin, but I found out I have benefits also being heavy, being chubby. There's benefits. People also can be very nice to you and sensitive and a lot of people that come towards you out sometime when you're heavier, they're not trying to compete with you. You have competition piece. There's benefits in everything. Like I thought I had nice teeth. Okay? I learned how to take better care of my teeth. I learned more about teeth when I started having teeth problems. Okay? I became someone who now check on my teeth. I check in the cracks now. I even run my tongue over my teeth 3 times a day to test them. I remind myself to make my dentist appointments every year. I eat better food. I stay away from sugar a lot of the time. See, I wasn't this mindful until these teeth had to go. So these teeth. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all with teeth. When you get over 25, y'all. When you get over 25, your teeth declines faster than they look. You don't see the declining. You still see the whiteness, but down inside the roots and down in the cracks at the bottom of your teeth, it's decaying. You're not going to feel it normally until you're like in your late 30s. By that time, it's usually too late. A dentist actually told me this to my face. He told me this. He said, a lot of 25-year-olds, people under 30 don't know this, and they go about their life and they're like, oh, I don't feel no pain. I don't see nothing wrong, so I'm good. They don't even know that there's tiny, tiny little cavities already starting. By the time you hit 30, they're down. They're down at the root, tiny. And they're tiny in the bottom corners underneath your gums where you can't even see them. This is the truth, y'all. And because they're not big enough, you can't feel them. So you just keep on eating candy, drinking soda, eating sugary stuff, and then you hit that 35 mark and you start feeling a little nagging pain in your mouth. And then by the time you hit 40, it's like, oh, hell, what is this pain? Then by 45, it's like I'm running to the dentist type of pain. So if you are still under 35, you need to see a dentist hygienist like twice a year. Like I'm telling you, no, you need them to go down into those gums. You need to get x-rays. You think you don't because you don't feel no pain and you don't see nothing. Okay? You say my teeth is white. I don't feel no pain. I don't need the dentist. I don't need no x-rays. The x-rays can see the cavities that you can't see, even the dentist can't see. So if you're under 35, that is the time that you actually go real hard on the dentist when you're under 40. Okay? Flossing is not enough, y'all. Even if you floss, okay, some of that acid from that candy and stuff went down to the root of your teeth, went down in there, and it starts to wear away your teeth, wear it away. My dentist told me when you eat candy, suck on candy, and you drink soda, you're bathing your mouth in acid. So flossing is not enough, y'all. Flossing is not enough. Using salt water is not enough, y'all. I was a brusher. I was a hardcore brusher in my early 20s and teens. I was running to the dentist, but it did not stop much because I was drinking soda. I was bathing my teeth in acid. Okay? Everybody likes to think that everybody who got cavities didn't floss. That's BS. Okay? I have a sister that is hardcore on her teeth. And she's in her 40s yet. She has to get all kind of work done. It's because of how you were eating when you were younger. Acid, y'all. When you're drinking soda and you swishing it around in your mouth and you're drinking soda on a regular, you're literally bathing your teeth in acid. Like, it's no different. Okay, y'all, we had a discussion about that. Have a wonderful day, everybody. All right, see you later. Bye, everybody.